What's up, guys? Today we are in Mini Wars and we're going to be going over the brand new update that just dropped that brought generals into the game. So I'm going to dive straight into it. Just to say though, this update honestly seems sick. There's so much cool stuff, and the fact that we have a little actual general that does stuff is really cool. So anyways, let's hop straight into the changelog and get straight to the point. All right. So there's 15 new army generals, which I'll go over after. There's a brand new weather, which is a cargo storm, which is super cool. Basically, there's a bunch of helicopters, and the crates will give you special bonuses, or not even bonuses, just really cool items and stuff. You can open up a crate and get the chance to get a statue, or you could get something super rare. And then they redid the construction depot. They did the whole rework. There's new limited buildings in the brand new classified crate here, which is 360 robots, which is insane. But basically, there is now a military cloner, and then there's a new orbital striker. There's something that will clone your best unit, and whatever your best unit is will be like cloned but better. And now the new rarest one, the orbital striker, it will launch this huge death ray onto wherever you select, and it literally looks like the entire map is about to explode. It's crazy. It's a crazy update. After that, we have a brand new chest, which is small quality of life changes, but we're not going to go over it. Okay, so I'm going to go straight into the generals. And as you can see, I have a little junior general. I'm sorry, I'm broke. I can't afford a better one. But let's see. As you can see, these are the 16 generals. There's common, uncommon, rare, epic, legendary, and then mythic. The mythic ones, I haven't seen anyone yet have it, but I heard they're super overpowered, so I really want to get one. So right now, as you can see, I have a junior general. Now, this junior general is only a 13% chance to get, and it's a common. It's not good at all. But even then, it still gives me a 10% damage and HP boost on all my troops. That's pretty good if we're being honest. That's actually pretty solid. And right now, I have enough gems that I can do a roll for 125 gems. And I'm going to do that right now. And let's do it again. All right, here we go. Roll. This is going to be my third roll. My first two, I both got Junior General. Armor General. Okay, I'll take it. It's better. It's uncommon. So this uncommon Armor General, which is a 9.5% chance to get, I think. I think it's the first common, it says. I get a plus 1% health HP on my troops, and then vehicles have plus 5 HP. Okay, that's not incredible. It's not awesome. But dude, check this guy out. He looks like a total tank. He's literally dressed up in a bomb suit, it looks like. This is crazy. What does he look like out here? Yeah, look at that cool animation he's doing. And he's speaking into the people in some huge armored suit. That's awesome. Okay, so going back to the update log. What else is new? So we went over basically the shop, right? Okay, cool. You can waste all your money on this just for you to likely get a research center that no one even is going to place down. Low key, this is a scam. If I'm being honest with you guys, I recommend you do not buy it. You have to get 25 of these just to get a guaranteed limited, and you'll probably get a limited from the guaranteed one. At least the odds are in the favor to do that. So honestly, I'd skip that. And then construction depot rework, guys, low key. I don't even have the construction depot for being honest, but we're gonna ignore that and move on anyways. Okay, let's go around the map and let's go see if we can find someone that has a really OP general. Someone in this game has 7 million. Okay, the server sucks, guys. We're low-key not gonna do that. Sorry. Okay, let's go into the shop, bro. All right. So as you can see in the shop, there's nothing new. Crickets. Nothing new. Okay. Boost your actual money making in civilians. It doesn't just have to be like a health or damage boost, which is all I've personally seen so far. And then each general has its own unique animation and boost. And then they said that the mythical ones are pretty overpowered, which I really want to see. New cargo storm event. So the rockets fall from the sky, but the rockets are actually cargo that you can go around and pick up yourself. And then, while the common rewards aren't anything special, you'll have a chance to obtain the limited worker statue V2 and gem mines, making every cargo storm worth collecting. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I really need some gem mines. I don't know if this statue thing is good. I assume this is V1 right here. It's mid, sure. It's plus 10%. But man, could I use some gem miners. I only have one gem right now. And with this new general update, you're basically just throwing away gems over and over to keep rolling. And I really want the Empress. I feel like the Emperor probably looks cooler. More. Okay, so I just found a video, and I'm gonna try to add it into the video when I edit this. So hopefully you guys are looking at it on screen right now. Looks more like a guy than the Emperor even does. I'm looking at the photo right now, and both of their faces are covered by this weird black mist with 2 red laser eyes, which looks super cool. I don't know. I feel like I'd probably still want the Emperor more. And I forgot to tell you guys, there is a brand new hotel or house. I think it's called a hotel. Yes. And also, this adds a brand new class to the game because I don't think we have any divines, right? Wait, is that divine? Guys, I low-key don't have the supernova accelerator. I don't know if it's divine or not. Pay literally $25 of Robux to get that. If you guys are able to buy that, go ahead. But me personally, I'm a little too broke for that. Oh yeah, this is definitely divine though too. Air Fortress. So it looks like we now actually have a divine for factory, houses, and military. I think all we're missing is a divine for special. Because the highest right now we have, it looks like is just a legendary statue and a legendary clan tub. But guys, Loki, General's Residence, which by the way, you have to get the general, is $1 million, but it's an epic. But the legendary, which is supposed to be more rare, is only a quarter of the price. I think one of the devs may have messed that up because that does not make much sense to me. Okay, so also what they say they added in the Discord, which definitely has more information than the changelog. So I highly recommend you guys go check out their Discord. It says they also added super workers to now be in the best factories as a priority. So as you guys probably already knew, the last update, the one before this one, they basically added super workers. And super workers would add like a boost to like whatever factory they are working in as a way to make people get like the better buildings because you can only get super workers from having a like secret house or whatever. There was like a certain like threshold. But people were able to get more civilians per like stud if they use like the small house. So now these super workers is a way to balance it out, which is pretty smart to be honest. And they also said there was just a couple bug fixes, it looks like. And then the unique buildings, the name is Military Cloner and Orbital Strike. Those are both super cool. Wait, and then I just saw new code generals. Okay, guys, so new code is generals. Let's redeem that right now. Let's see what it gets. Where is it? Settings? Guys, low-key, where do I enter a code? Hold up. Okay, at the bottom of the shop is where you enter the code. And it is in all capitals, generals. GENERALS. Okay. 50 gems. Loki just got scammed, guys. I know it was a free code, but literally, what am I going to buy with 50 gems? If we're being realistic. Anyways, that's all they have in the change log, basically. But honestly, I'd rate this update a solid. I'd rate it a solid 8 out of 10. I think it probably could have been like a little bit more because I feel like they kind of hyped it up a lot. They definitely hyped it like a lot. But at the same time, there's only so much you can even add in a week. I'm sure it's pretty hard as like a developer to add a lot with only a week of time without burning out. And as you can see, their next update, which me and this time fly, is already now at 5 days and 23 hours and 20 minutes and 6 seconds, is the control update. The control update, at least from here, dude, it looks pretty cool. I heard from like someone that it'll be an easier way from like the UI to manage like what bases are like being captured. So like you don't have to walk to like different outposts and bases to go capture them. You can just like imagine there's a button here on the right and it just says control army. You just like, click that and then say, hey, go get these and then these. That's what it sounds like, which is pretty cool. But honestly, it doesn't sound as cool as the stands. So I wonder if they're going to add a new research, and you have to research that, and then you build a building, and then you get it. Well, here, let's follow the update. What does it say? More control over your own nation, several new buildings. Okay, that's pretty cool. Major quality of life update, optimization improvement, and bug fixes. Okay. And oh, okay. So this update says it's for new, mid, and top players, which is really good because I feel like recently the updates much, which is low key me, that good at the game. But honestly, thank you guys for watching. Make sure you guys like and subscribe and leave a comment down below on what you think about the update. I'm really curious to hear your guys' thoughts. Peace.